points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Fox. He is hauled in by the East. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Timeout called, East All-Stars. Şengün's checked in for the East. Harper comes in for Halliburton. Jokic is checked in for the West. Zion Williamson comes in for Tatum. Screen by Şengün to the paint. Here's Banchero. Knocks down the 3-ball. Banchero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the East All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williamson. Outside, James. Jokic sets the screen for LeBron. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Harper. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Takes a step back. Fox from outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
The pass to Bailey. Look out! And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a ridiculous dunk there. There aren't many guys who can pull off a throwdown like that.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
To the inside. Here's Bailey. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Bailey's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the West All-Stars.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Şengün with a screen on Fox. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Here's Fox. And that. That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. West All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Substituting on the court.
Good on the second free throw.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And that one, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The East All-Stars up on top, running away with it. And when we And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Luka Doncic out there with Harper. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Jaquez in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And Doncic hits it to go.
You know, guys, you look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Fox kicks to Jokic. And Barnes sends it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Fox after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Now, here's Doncic. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Williamson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
From past the arc, Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's Barnes with the ball for the East. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players. Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Doncic, bounce pass. Şengün with a screen on Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. And another 3 from the East.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now here's Tatum. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Now a timeout called by the East. now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Now LeBron, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. A nice shot by LeBron.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Now, here's Harper. And yes, it's good. Harper's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here are the East All-Stars now. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Smith's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Outside Tatum. Over Banchero. And the shot is long. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Smith on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's hauled in by Giannis. So it's the West now. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
1:09 left to play in the final quarter. And then Smith with the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Good on the three-point shot.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. What's up?
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shoots from the elbow. No good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. Here's West now. For 3. Banchero grabs the board. To the left side wing. And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.